Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We all have those series we love to rewatch, the ones we turn to for comfort and that never fail to make us feel good. In today's video, I'll be sharing 9 BL series that are sure to bring you the same cozy, feel-good vibes. I hope you enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Bad Buddy. Bad Buddy is one of those rare series that evokes the same emotions no matter how many times you watch it. The leads deliver incredibly authentic performances, and their relationship is both healthy and heartwarming, making it truly comforting. It's the kind of series you can turn to on a bad day and come away feeling much better. The story centers on 2 university students, Prawn and Pat, whose families have been locked in a fierce rivalry for years, constantly competing in every aspect of life. This rivalry extended to their sons, with their families comparing their academic and extracurricular achievements. As a result, Prawn and Pat grew up as rivals themselves. However, as they got older, they grew weary of the rivalry and gradually developed a close friendship. And over time, their bond deepened into unexpected romantic feelings. But due to their family's ongoing feud, they must keep their friendship and even more, their growing romance a secret, leading to a journey of hidden connections and forbidden feelings. Number 2. My Love Mixup. This is a delightful comfort series, full of lighthearted romance and wholesome humor. It follows high school students dealing with unexpected crushes, misunderstandings, and budding friendships. With lovable characters, funny moments, and a touch of sweet awkwardness, it's easily the perfect pick for a cheerful, feel-good watch. The story is about Aoki, a high schooler who has a crush on his classmate Hashimoto. One day, he borrows her eraser and is heartbroken to find another boy's name Ida written on it. To make things even more awkward, Ida notices Aoki with the eraser and mistakenly believes that Aoki has feelings for him. In an effort to protect Hashimoto, Aoki keeps her secret and doesn't correct the misunderstanding, resulting in an unexpected relationship between the 2 boys. Number 3. My School President. My School President is a genuinely fun watch from start to finish, and it's no surprise why it sparked such immense love for Gemini and Fourth. The series blends everything perfectly: the comedy, which never fails to make you laugh, the adorable love story between the leads, whose chemistry is both heartwarming and incredibly cute, and the music band had some amazing songs. It's the kind of feel-good series that keeps you hooked, making it a must-watch for anyone looking for a light, uplifting show. The story centers on Tin, the student body president, who secretly has a crush on Gun, the head of the music club and lead singer of the struggling band Chinchilla. As the principal's son, Tin is tasked with cutting clubs that don't contribute to the school's reputation. The music club is at the top of that list, making Gun his biggest rival. In a desperate bid to save his club, Gun offers to do anything, even becoming Tin's servant. When Tin learns that Chinchilla has a rule prohibiting band members from dating until they win the Hot Wave music contest, he decides to do whatever it takes to help them achieve that goal. Number 4. Forever You. Seeing Forever You come to an end is tough, as it became a comforting part of every week. This slow burn series may seem long, with 17 episodes for just 2 couples, but each one is filled with heartwarming moments that make it worth every minute. The plot isn't deep, but it keeps you hooked with its genuine chemistry and tender scenes. Anyone who gets to binge watch all 17 episodes now is truly lucky, as the series leaves a lasting, feel-good impression. The story follows Easter, who deliberately chooses to attend a university in northern Thailand, hoping to leave behind the complicated memories of his unresolved relationship with his crush, Hill. However, he unexpectedly reunites with Hill, his crush, at the same university. Meanwhile, his roommate, North, gets caught up in chaos after a drunken quarrel, waking up to find himself in debt to the popular and flirtatious Joan. Thus begins their journey through romantic and chaotic university life. Number 5. Semantic Error. This is one of the most impactful BL series in the industry, always a delight to watch. It beautifully portrays the enemies to lovers trope, and it's undoubtedly one of the best within this trope. The actors' performances and their undeniable chemistry truly win you over, making it a series that stays close to your heart. Even now, looking back on it, it remains just as comforting and enjoyable every time you watch. The story follows Chu Sang-yu, a rule-abiding computer science student who ends up completing a group project on his own. In frustration, he removes his teammates' names and submits it under his own. This causes trouble for Jang Jae-young, a popular design major aspiring to study abroad, as he loses credit for the project. Seeking revenge, Jae-young confronts Sang-yu, but when they're forced to work together, an unexpected attraction starts to develop between them. Number 6. I Will Knock You. This series is an underrated gem that hasn't been widely seen but definitely deserves attention. This quirky comedy series is a joy to watch, with each episode filled with hilarious moments between the leads. The over-the-top silliness adds to its charm, making it surprisingly enjoyable and relaxing to watch. The story follows T, a college student who works part-time as a tutor. One day, one of his students gets into trouble with high school gangsters, and he steps in to protect him, confronting the gang leader, Noe. Following this, T keeps running into Noe and discovers that despite his tough appearance, Noe is surprisingly goofy. Noe even insists that T is chasing after him, which frustrates T, who repeatedly insists he's not interested. But fate has other plans. When T is asked to tutor Noe, as they spend more time together, Noe begins to change and eventually makes a move on T. Number 7. We Are. This series was truly one of the most comforting shows of 2024, and it was a joy while it lasted. We got to enjoy 4 lovable couples and a chaotic, fun friend group. Sometimes a series doesn't need a deep plot to be enjoyable, and this one proved that. The focus on healthy friendships, relationships, and positive dynamics made it thoroughly enjoyable. The story follows a group of friends who, despite the challenges of university life, always find themselves caught up in something more chaotic. As they navigate the ups and downs of student life, they also explore romance, leading to funny and heartwarming moments. Number 8. To My Star. Unlike other series on this list, this one is more emotionally intense. It centers on the tender romance between the leads, as well as personal healing and mutual support. The first season was truly beautiful, though the short episode length was a downside. Fortunately, we got a sequel, which takes a different approach with a more emotionally intense narrative. Despite this shift, it remains a fantastic follow-up that draws you in completely. The story follows actor Kang Seo-joon, once a major South Korean star, whose career is now on the decline. Despite this, he feels a spark of hope when he meets Han Ji-woo, a charming young chef, and falls for him. Despite their contrasting personalities, the two begin a relationship. However, their love faces challenges when the more traditional Han Ji-woo and the free-spirited Kang Seo-joon discover that their views on life, love, and everything else seem to be fundamentally different. Number 9. We Best Love. This is one of Taiwan's most memorable couples of all time, and it's always exciting to revisit this series whenever possible. It offers a truly engaging enemies to lovers premise, and the relationship between the main leads feels completely refreshing. There's a certain warmth in watching them slowly transition from enemies to a couple. Amazingly, it also brought a much-needed sequel that is just as good. This is a must-watch series that is sure to have you fully immersed. The story follows Jo Shi-yi, who has always ranked second to Gao Shide ever since their childhood, and dreams of escaping his shadow when he goes to college. There, he enjoys his time in the swimming club, gaining admiration and living life carefree. But during their senior year, Gao Shide randomly appears at a swimming competition. Unbeknownst to Zhou Shiyi, Gao Shide has always had feelings for him and just can't let him go. Along with the series mentioned, some of my other personal comfort shows that I can rewatch endlessly are I Feel You Linger in the Air, Takara-kun to Amagi-kun, Blooming, Asen's Love, Be My Favorite, and Sodus. If you have any personal comfort shows that weren't mentioned in the video, feel free to share them in the comments. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.